My mother-in-law poured something strange into my drink when she thought I wasn't looking. "Special cocktail for my favorite son-in-law," she said with a smile. I thanked her and discreetly exchanged glasses with her husband, who was always criticizing my career. My name is Julian Merer. I'm 32, a freelance photographer based in Asheville, North Carolina. I've built my business from the ground up: weddings, wildlife, magazine shoots. It's the kind of work that pays the bills if you're good, and I am. But for my in-laws, particularly my mother-in-law Diane, it has never been enough. They've never hid their disdain. Gerald, my father-in-law, would ask at every family dinner, "How's that little photography hobby going?" His tone never faltered, never concealed the contempt he felt for someone whose value he measured in numbers: stock options, office size, career prestige. I've loved Hailey for 6 years. She met me at an art show when my work was being displayed. She was finishing her master's degree in environmental science, and I was just starting to get my name out. We connected instantly. She understood my need to capture the world through a lens. I admired her dedication to protecting the planet. But her parents, that's where everything became complicated. Gerald hoped for someone else, someone practical, someone predictable, someone like him. Diane's approach was subtler. She masked control under compliments, always reminding me I was passing through her daughter's life. I had just returned from Montana, photographing bison for National Geographic. I was bone-weary from hiking through knee-deep snow, sunburned, exhausted, but Hailey insisted we attend Diane's birthday dinner. "Just a couple of hours," she promised. I should have trusted the knot in my stomach. From the moment Diane cornered me in the kitchen with that glass of special cocktail, something felt off. Her eyes scanned the room, her fingers trembled slightly. "I made this especially for you," she said, smiling as if nothing was wrong. Instinctively, I swapped the glasses with Gerald, who was always the critic, the man who couldn't tolerate my success. My throat tightened when I realized what could have happened if I'd been slower. Dinner started normally. Gerald bragged about his recent business deals. Diane fussed over the table. Hailey squeezed my hand under the table, silently apologizing for the tension that seemed to hang over every family gathering. The room was warm, filled with the faint scent of Diana's perfume and roasted vegetables, but I felt a cold edge slicing through the air. After the main course, Diane announced dessert, her famous sangria. That's when I saw him, Gerald, slipping something colorless and odorless into one of the glasses. His hand froze as I walked in. "Oh, Julian, I'll take care of this," he said, far too cheerfully. I carried both glasses into the dining room, placing the tainted one in front of him. 45 minutes later, Gerald was violently ill.
Diane's face drained of color as she realized what had happened. Her eyes met mine, and I knew. My mother-in-law had tried to poison me. I didn't confront her then. I ate my chocolate cake while Hailey rushed to her father. In that moment, a cold, deliberate anger replaced fear. I wasn't going to fight them like they did. I was going to make them face themselves. Monday, I brought the glass to Jason, a former client who ran a toxicology lab. Benzodiazepines. Not lethal, but enough to incapacitate someone, even induce memory loss. The following weeks were about research and preparation. Diane's prescriptions, rumors around town, accusations of theft, bizarre behavior, all painted a picture of systematic manipulation. Then the opportunity came. Hailey told me Diane needed photos for a social media profile. I went alone, camera bag in hand, envelope with toxicology reports in the other. Diane's reaction was immediate, hands shaking, whispering denial. "You're not good enough for my daughter. You never will be. A man should provide security, not photos." I remained calm. "I wasn't going to hurt you, just make you miss a gallery opening, make Hailey doubt me." Her laughter was hollow. "She'll never believe you." I left without taking a photo. But Hailey found out. My evidence, lab reports, prescriptions, hostile messages, overwhelmed her initial doubt. Confrontations began, emotions clashing, tears, silence. Weeks passed with tension as I gathered more evidence. Vanessa, Owen's wife, sent security footage showing the drugging attempt and confirming a pattern of control over Hailey's life dating back years. Ex-boyfriends manipulated, independence sabotaged. The full scope was terrifying. Gerald reached out. We should talk man to man. I met him at the country club. He tried to gaslight me, claim misunderstanding, wave off Diane's actions. I stood firm. I want you both to leave us alone. Stop interfering in our marriage. Gerald smirked, hissing about family loyalty and financial motives. I remained calm. Everyone has a price, but not me, not my wife, not our child. We set the boundaries. Hailey and I began therapy with Owen and Vanessa to unpack the damage their parents caused. Diane and Gerald, surprisingly, respected these boundaries, though they never apologized. The holiday dinner came. Diane prepared a feast. Gerald displayed charm, but for the first time, I observed them with a lens of truth rather than fear. Gerald attempted to bribe with a photography-related job offer. I refused. It's another attempt at control, I told him. Then, Hailey made the announcement. Our pregnancy. The shock on their faces was genuine. Gerald understood the message. Our child would never be a pawn. Weeks later, a certified letter arrived. Our rented house was deeded to us. A trust and forfeiture agreement for our unborn child. No strings attached. Respect, at last, acknowledged through action rather than apology. Our daughter, Ayla, was born that summer. Gerald and Diane visited briefly, gifts in hand, but kept a respectful distance. Time passed. I opened my gallery. Friends, clients, family, everyone admired my work. Gerald acknowledged the photographs without controlling commentary. Diane held Ayla under Hailey's watchful eye. That night, Hailey asked, "Do you think they've changed?" I looked at her, at our daughter asleep in her crib. I didn't answer immediately. Finally, I said, "They've accepted they can't change us. Sometimes that's enough." Success isn't about approval from those who refuse to see it. It's about choices I can be proud of, supporting the people I love, and living life on my own terms. Living well, quietly persistent, with honesty as the guide. That was my ultimate victory. Living well, protecting my family, and defining success by my own lens, not theirs.